To the capital now, hundreds of Samwu and EFF members are marching or gathering today outside Tshwane House, where the City Council is sitting. They're demanding the reinstatement of dismissed workers. They have been on strike for a couple of weeks now, leading to 2 months, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take you live to Pule Letshwiti-Jones, who's covering the story for us. Pule, just give us an update on what's happening there. I understand quite a lot of people are marching outside the building there today.
Definitely, we have hundreds of Samwu and EFF members who marched to the Tshwane headquarters as well, where the Tshwane Council is currently taking place. I'm just going to ask my colleague to show you, Asanda. Just on my left-hand side, where we currently are, we are situated next to the police officers. This is where you see some of the EFF supporters who, by the way, earlier on, tried to, disregard the bylaws and storm inside the Tshwane headquarters as well, as instructed by some of their leaders. But it seems as though the members of the SAPS have tried to contain the situation here as far as we've been here. There's quite a number of them who are here, and you can see that there's also law enforcement agencies who are here. The mayor, Celeb Brick, is expected to address us regarding this issue. Now, what the EFF members want, they are calling for, or rather compelling the mayor to reinstate the workers, 102 Samwu workers who were dismissed as a result of them having embarked on a strike, wanting salary increments as well. And therefore today we are seeing these numbers here from EFF supporters as well as members of Samwu who have gathered outside the Tshwane Council. And I can tell you right now, the Tshwane Council has been disrupted and delayed throughout the day. Therefore, this means issues speaking to service delivery cannot be addressed adequately by Council due to what is happening here outside. We do understand also that Samwu has said that they will continue with what has been happening in the city if the mayor does not come to the table and speak to them. But the city of Tshwane has made it quite clear to say there really isn't any money whatsoever to pay the salary increments to the tune of about 600 million. On my left-hand side, on my right-hand side rather, you can see that there's some of the police officials who are trying to ensure that the EFF members do not move or get inside the Tshwane Council, where the officials are currently at, and the mayor is currently situated. We also understand that the mayor has said that, or rather has called for an urgent media briefing in which he says he wants to address the current situation and what will be the next way forward as to whether council today will be postponed or not.
And Pule, just remind us again all the steps that brought us to where we are today.
So this strike has been going on for over 6 weeks currently. And what has happened is that it has had a serious knock-on effect on service delivery, particularly in the townships and in the affluent areas as well. But at the hardest hit is the issue of waste collection, where we've seen how some of the areas, or rather estates, have had to rely on private contractors to have their waste collected. This whole back and forth between Samwu and, of course, the city of Tshwane ended up going to the bargaining council, in which the ruling went in support of Samwu as well, in which it said that there was, of course, the financial capacity to pay the Samwu workers, but the municipality still insists that they do not have the financial muscle, despite the ruling from the bargaining council, to pay the Samwu workers. And this is the end result. This is what we find ourselves here. This is why we find ourselves here today, where we're seeing hundreds gather outside, wanting to storm inside the Tshwane Council. But I just wanted to take a listen to what Samwu had to say earlier on when we spoke to them regarding what the city of Tshwane should do next in terms of having to pay the salary increments.
We are prepared to sit down with the city, especially the administration, to say the city, well, if the city does not have the money now, we are prepared to engage with the city to say, to agree on a payment plan, for example. We can simply agree that we can then pay the lowest paid employees for now, and those who are earning higher salaries, for example, can then be catered for at a later stage. We are prepared to a number of options. which will assist in terms of ensuring that at the end of the day, workers are paid their 5.4 salary increase.
All right, Pule Letshwiti-Jones live for us at Council in the city of Tshwane. Let's let you get to that particular media briefing with Silius Brink, Pule, and we'll catch up with you as soon as you let us know that you are with the mayor.